Many people start conversations by saying, "Hi, how are you?" But this rarely creates real connection because it is routine, shallow, and forgettable. So if you want to stand out and truly attract people, you need presence, not just politeness. The Stoics, psychology, and modern science all agree that certain simple words can change how people feel around you. And one of the most powerful is understand. When you tell someone, "I understand you," you give them something rare, the feeling of being truly seen and heard, which immediately calms their emotions and builds trust, because people naturally feel drawn to those who make them feel safe and understood. Another powerful word is sense, as in that makes sense to me, because it shows you listen carefully and respect their thinking even if you don't fully agree, which creates closeness and turns tension into cooperation. The word right, as in you're right, satisfies a deep human need for validation and tells the other person that their thoughts matter, which strengthens connection and lowers defenses. These words are not tricks, but tools that show emotional intelligence, self-control, and respect, qualities the Stoics value deeply. And when used sincerely, they transform conversations from dull exchanges into meaningful moments where people feel calm, valued, and naturally drawn to you. You are valued. Saying you're right does not mean you are weak or giving up control. It shows emotional intelligence because people naturally feel closer to those who validate them. And when you say it sincerely and at the right moment, it lowers defenses, calms emotions, and opens real connection. Stoic wisdom teaches that accepting truth from others is strength, not weakness, because the wise care more about truth than ego, and this humility actually makes people respect and trust you more. Another powerful word is listen, especially when you say, "I'm listening," and truly mean it, because real listening is rare in a noisy world where most people are only waiting to speak. When someone feels fully heard, they feel valued, safe, and relaxed, and they begin to associate your presence with comfort and authenticity, which is deeply attractive. The Stoics believed silence and listening showed self-control and inner strength, and modern psychology confirms that being listened to activates feelings of reward and belonging. This is why true listening makes you unforgettable, not your looks or clever words, but the calm space you create for others to be themselves. Instead of starting conversations with the empty, "Hi, how are you?" you can say, "Tell me something good," which instantly changes the energy and invites a real response. When you combine this with the four words understand, sense, right, and listen, you stop sounding routine and start feeling present, because influence and attraction do not come from talking more, but from saying what truly matters at the right moment.